Tool 15, the Roi 9-1 Revisited. Universal Edict. And in particular, in all of the Roi and the Roi of choice, there is a universal edict, out of which the spawning ground and ascension can be found, and it is from this that my story begins. Tool 16, the Roi 10. Cycle 2 begins. Seeing as the Roi capitalized and the Roi who transported them have reached this place, as former Honourable University of Memorably Experienced Notions, human students, ascension for them as students has been reached. The new clear identity. Because the Roi of space, time and matter, and the Roi capitalized, who are awareness, responsible thoughts, are a race of ideas and not a race of beings, it is impossible to describe any of them as a single identity. But at this place, they are all at the start of a new me, a new momentary existence, having a new memorable experience, me, creating a notion with the native inhabitants in or another world existence, a new clear identity that neither race of ideas could have achieved separately occurred. Perceived unit. These, the Roi of space, time and matter, can only be defined by their group identity, the sequencing of orders they adhere to, like a vessel that contains what is within against what is without, meaning a descriptive label can be given to what is perceived as a single unit. For example, depending upon the design, dimensions and purpose of a vessel, so it is defined by a different label, a different name, such as a ship, a bottle, a bucket, etc. Yet still each is a vessel, and more examples are to come. Information. The Roi capitalized, who are awareness, responsible thoughts, are on the other hand as a multifaceted language, or more particularly, they are information, permeating beyond what is contained and constrained by the Roi of space, time and matter. SP&M ART. So the Roi, the race of ideas of space, time and matter, and the Roi capitalized, who are awareness, responsible thought, are all of a kind. But the Roi, the race of ideas of space, time and matter, are labelled as SP&M, and the Roi capitalized, who are awareness, responsible thought, are labelled as ART. Choose. ART choose to enact whatever, whenever, at wherever and however that is possible, inventing a new vessel made of stem and named as permutations require. Defined. From your perspective, the word vessel might not even be thought of, only its definitive name, such as a kettle, teapot, and/or cup. Components. A kettle is a vessel, yet it is made of component parts, such as a handle, a spout, and maybe a switch if it has a built-in heating element, which too is a component part. The Roi Sphere. Like the kettle is made of different things, the Roi stem are all the different things a kettle and everything else can be made of, down to its deepest and smallest substructure. Kettle. Kettle being a name given purpose to the particular kind of vessel, so can the Roi art present a vessel even before it exists, for they are the race of ideas that constitutes exactly what a kettle or any other thing is.